This portion of CTV Morning Live brought to you by Jiffy Lube, keeping you moving.
3 local high school teams will soon be headed off to Kentucky after doing quite well, winning a robotics challenge at NATE on Holiday Monday. Scott Crosby and his 3 teams are here from Archbishop Jordan in Sherwood Park. This is a big event put on by Google and NASA. Doesn't get any bigger than that, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a pretty big event. So there's 580 teams from about 40 countries that participate in this event.
All right, you brought 3 of the teams in, and this is the best of the best that you have, right?
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Okay, we have Matthew and Chris, and we got to get a few other teams through here. So give us an idea of exactly what your robot's going to do.
Oh, okay. So our robot is primarily based on hitting these flags right here. So our robot is able to hit the top and bottom flags, and it actually uses a camera and it uses object tracking and color identification to be able to automatically aim at that.
Okay, show us how it works.
So not aimed, and then there, and then.
Oh, almost.
Almost.
Do we need to do one more? Here, hang on. There we go. Just drop it in right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. One last shot.
And a bunch of colors. Yeah, so the studio isn't the same color as the game field. So it's getting a little confused by the backdrop over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so will it go anyway?
Yeah, it can.
Okay.
Just pitch it up a little.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, all right. Congratulations. Thank you. We'll get you guys to pack up, and we'll bring the other crew in here if that's okay.
Sounds good. Just grab it.
These guys put in a lot of time.
Yeah, Rob, I would think that to get to this level, we've collectively put in well over like 1,000 hours in order to do this. So
1,000, wow.
Yeah, easily.
Okay, Ryan and Jock.
Ben and Zach.
Oh, Ben and Zach. Okay, they're switching it up. Okay, what do you guys plan on doing here?
Well, we have a very similar approach to 949B, but we noticed there was a few flaws in the vision sensor for using a linear puncher. So we're using manual reference points across the field, and we are using a very similar intake system. However, we're also making it a dual purpose system, so we can have a 600 RPM roller in the front that we can use to flip the small caps on the field as well, so we can use that as a spring option as well.
As they go about showing us how that works, can you put that in layman's terms for me, Scott?
All right.
What did you just tell me?
Okay, so basically the game, you see the caps there on the ground. So if you're the red alliance in the game, there's a red and a blue alliance.
Okay.
If you're the red alliance, you want to flip them over. Again, it's not exactly the same as the game field. So there's not as much friction here, so it's not flipping the cap. But usually what happens is the robot will come and just flip it like that. So
Flip it over.
Yeah.
And then the more red that you have at the end, you win. If that's what
if you're the red alliance, that's exactly what the point is. Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you. And we'll get you to move out, and then we will bring in, here's Ryan and Jacques. What's the biggest thing? You were telling me before that 3 out of the 6 guys have actually been to this big event in Kentucky.
Yeah, so every year, I mean, NATE runs a provincial championship. Vex changes the game every single year. So we have to adapt and build new robots. And last year, 2 grade 11 teams actually made it to the Vex World, so they're now in grade 12 this year, so they have that experience, which I think made them a lot more prepared for
experience in grade 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, tell us what you're going to do.
Well, we have pretty much the same design as 949B, the first group you saw, with a little bit of a variety for certain things. Like if you can see in the front here, that first roller on the very bottom, it's a little bigger. So like 949Z, when we're flipping the caps, it just makes it a heck of a lot easier just because it comes out more and you can get under the roller. Okay. Another difference is we have a different ratio for our puncher. It's a 1:15 instead of 1:9 like 949B. It just makes it for a little more. It's a little slower, but it can get a little more power behind it.
Will it fire up Netflix?
No.
No, okay. As we're running out of time, show us how it works.
Or you can just shoot a ball.
Yeah. That's okay.
We gotta wait.
You're good?
Yeah,
oh, now it's frozen up? Oh, it's stage fright here on live TV.
Yeah, this is what happens. You gotta be adaptable.
And as we go to a break, how do you prepare for them for something like that, where they put all this time and effort into it and then it doesn't work?
Yeah, Rob, the key to that, I would think, is lots and lots of driver's practice, where when you get into situations where you're not ready for what's going to happen, you have to know what to do, right?
As we go to a break, can you shoot that off, or will it work now?
Shoot that way.
There we go.
Yeah, sure, I'll catch it.
There we go. 3, 2, 1. No, it won't work. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
It's all good. That's live TV for you.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. All the
right.
best in Kentucky,
Thank
by the
you.
way.
Thank you very much.
We'll wrap up Morning Live after this.
All right.